Hello, Ed here, and welcome back to another video. So I am in my bathroom. You haven't been in here before. Bathroom. I couldn't sleep last night, and I thought to make myself feel better, I would partake in a little bit of self-care, and I thought I would film it just to do something with my day. Not only that, if you're new to my channel, I have a series called Coffee in a Flat Cap, which is basically where I talk about mental health and ways that you can, tips and tricks and ways that you can use to improve your mental health. And self-care is my next episode in that series. So I thought, let's film a bit of self-care in preparation for that video. So I've got a list of things I'm going to do in my bathroom. First one is I'm going to trim the stubble off because it's got to a length now where all I do is sit and play with it, and it's making my face quite sore and itchy. So first things first, we're going to trim it off. So in my ineffable wisdom, I've already filled my sink with water, and I need to trim my stubble into the sink, which I'm then going to later wash my face with. I can't be bothered to fill the sink again with water, so it's just going to fill up with my stubble and then I'll wash my face in it. That's probably not good self-care, but I'm tired and that's what I'm going to do. Okay, here we go. What do we think? Look better? Missed any bits? Is that a bit I've missed? Or is that just a dark bit of ginger hair? There, I think that'll do. So as it turns out, not much hair went in the sink, so that is fantastic. I've been weighing up whether to start wet shaving again. I used to wet shave every day. I have a bit of a on-off relationship with shaving, where I will go through a long period of time of shaving every day to thinking I'm going to grow a beard, and then I quit shaving, and then I grow a beard and it looks terrible, and then I shave it off, and I just go through this cycle all the time, and I need to either stick to one or the other. So weighing up whether to start shaving again. But what we're going to do now, or what I'm going to do now I should say, is I'm going to wash my face. Before I wash my whole face, I'm going to wash this little bit of beard I have here. And for this, I just use a normal beard wash. So let's do that. Suds it up. That was probably, in all fairness, a bit too much. But do the moustache as well. Sorry, that was very American. I meant to say moustache. That'll do. Doesn't matter so much about getting it 100% dry for the time being, considering I really don't know why I dried my face, considering I'm about to re-wet it and use my face wash. As I said, couldn't sleep last night, not at 100% brain power. So I'm going to move on now and wash my face. The face wash I use is just Bulldog oil control, because I have a very oily face. So I'm just going to do that. It's a good job I'm not choosing to wear this t-shirt all day, really, isn't it? I tend to just really get in there with it. Probably some people are screaming at me saying, don't do that, do this, do that, do this. But I do whatever works. To be honest, it's going in my eye. Is there really a right or wrong way to wash your face? It's just putting soap on your face, really. Well, that's what I think anyway. It's better. Look at the state of me, what a wreck. Also, I don't know if it's best to pat dry your face after you wash it, or rub it. I know after shaving you're supposed to pat dry, at least that's what I do. But because I haven't really irritated my face, I guess, as much as shaving does, I don't suppose it really matters. Me and my friends were talking about this on Facebook the other day, where I shared a post and it said, it was like that Stonks meme where it's that weird mannequin man, and it had him at the top, and next to it in text said bottle of water, and then underneath it, it had him wearing a bowler hat, twiddly moustache and a monocle and a Union flag, and it said bottle of water. And I pronounce some of my T's in some of the words I say, and in some of the other words I say, I don't pronounce my T's. Like, for instance, you might have heard me say, it doesn't really matter. There's T's in that, I didn't pronounce them then. Okay, so now my face is dry. I can feel I've washed it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of face cream on. This face cream was made by my mum. It is lavender and geranium, and it smells heavenly. You don't need too much of it though, because it's quite greasy. So I've just got a little bit. I know that doesn't look like, it's probably too much, to be honest. I know I said I don't need too much, but I always do too much. I've noticed recently my face seems to be red. I'm not quite sure what that's all about. I have to keep an eye on that. Okay, so now when I had my beard, I used to use beard balm every day, and while I've got this bit here, granted I trimmed a little bit away from here because it was quite thick, like still on the throat area, so I wanted to trim it back so it was almost nearly all on the chin. I'm still counting it as a bit of a beard, so I'm still going to use beard balm, and the one that I use is, probably can't see it, it's called the Bearded Gent, and it is vanilla and tobacco flavour scent even, and it smells really nice. So obviously because I've got only a little bit of hair on my chin, I don't need too much, so I'm using that much. Again, that is probably still too much, but I never learned my lesson apparently. I'm just going to rub it through, put it through a little bit, rub it through, and then I have my big beard brush that I still use just for this little chin bit. Yeah. Okay, we're almost done. My last two little bits of self-care for today before I inevitably fall asleep at, I don't know, 1:30 in the afternoon and don't wake up until 9 o'clock the following morning will be to get out of this hideously wet shirt and into a nice shirt. That's number one, so let's do that. Okay, we are in our nice shirt. Now the last bit, or the second bit of the ending of this bit of self-care is I want to finish smelling quite nice. Just shaking something here. You will see it. It is lime, basil and mandarin fragrance. Again, this is something my mum made. She put it in a little blue bottle. Makes me feel like a little witch doing a little bit of alchemy. I don't know why I said that. I didn't make it. I'm not a witch. I'm a man. So just going to do 1, 2. Don't get it in your eyes because it will really sting. That's the lesson I've learnt today. So that has been my little bit of self-care and being kind to myself today, because after a sleepless night, it's good to feel recharged. You want to feel energised. I've washed my face, I've trimmed my stubble off, and I've put a nice shirt on and a nice bit of fragrance, and that really is all I need to feel nice and to feel like I've taken care of myself. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, that's very much appreciated. Maybe consider subscribing while you're here. Again, no problem if you don't want to, completely up to you, I don't mind. And until the next one, I hope you all have a very lovely day.